Here's your Forbes Daily Briefing for Friday, March 8th. Today on Forbes, why Trump will need a lot more than $540 million. The $540 million and counting that Donald Trump owes as a result of recent lawsuits in New York is just part of the former president's cascading cash crunch. Over the next 5 years, that is, by the end of the next presidential term, Trump has about $780 million in mortgages coming due, just part of the more than $1 billion in debt against his properties. Trump does have more time to figure out how to handle these loans than he does the $83.3 million he owes Carroll, which is due on Saturday. But not much. His first mortgage comes due in July. Here's a look at some of the debt the former and possible future president owes in the next couple of years, who he's on the hook to, and when he has to pony up. The values of all these properties are as of September 2023. The first mortgage that Trump has to pay off totals $12 million against Trump Plaza. Not to be confused with the shuttered and later exploded Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, or the Plaza Hotel that Trump sold in 1995 after dragging it into bankruptcy. Trump Plaza is a co-op building on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Trump's company doesn't own the building, but rather has a leasehold on the retail space, a parking garage, and 2 brownstones. Its total value is $30 million. The firm that originally helped make the loan to Trump in 2014 was Ladder Capital, which employed Jack Weisselberg, the son of former Trump Organization Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg, who got out of prison for tax fraud last April and just pleaded guilty to perjury. Ladder Capital no longer holds the debt, having quickly chopped up the original $15 million loan and sold it off as bonds to investors. However, the debt Trump owes is due on July 6th. Second, there's 40 Wall Street, which has a total value of $205 million. When New York Attorney General Letitia James recently told ABC News that she was prepared to seize Trump's assets if he fails to pay the full amount, she singled out this property in Lower Manhattan. James reportedly said, quote, "I look at 40 Wall Street each and every day." It's no surprise that James took notice of the glamorous 63-story skyscraper built like a wedding cake, with a wide base giving way to more narrow upper floors, all sitting underneath a copper crown and located in a prime location. Once the tallest building in the city and a block away from the New York Stock Exchange, it was owned by the former dictator of the Philippines, Ferdinand Marcos, in the 1980s. What many people don't realize is that, like Trump Plaza, the ex-president doesn't own the building. Instead, he has a 64-year ground lease that is scheduled to expire in 2059. Ladder Capital loaned Trump $160 million in 2015, but almost immediately sliced it up and sold it off with dozens of other properties to investors. So, if Trump walks away, he'll apparently be screwing a bunch of anonymous individuals, something that may bother him less than having to fork over a huge chunk of money to settle his debts. The $121 million that is owed is due in July 2025. Then, there's Trump International Hotel and Tower with a total value of $10 million. This skyscraper overlooking Central Park is home to Jean-Georges, the Michelin-starred restaurant where Mitt Romney famously met with Trump about a cabinet position he never received. Trump owns the retail space and parking garage. Ladder Capital loaned the ex-president $7 million in 2016, and $6 million is due in August 2026. For full coverage and to see the full detailed list of properties, check out Zach Everson's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.